Hey there, Victory. My name is April Mills, and I want to tell you about my journey with Victory. So my family and I began attending Victory on February 5th of this year. I still have the bulletin in my Bible to serve as a reminder of our journey and God's work. So we had been out of church for a while. I had experienced some hurts in the church and kind of took a break from church. And that break kind of lasted a long time, maybe about 2 years. And all the while, my heart knew we should be in church. We needed to be involved with other believers and worshiping corporately, hearing the word. But my mind was mad and was hurt, and so I decided to stay away. You know, I think God is so good to recognize our hurt and our frustrations and our disappointments, but He will not let us stay there. And during that time, He really began to pull me and call me out and start to work on that hurt. He was repairing me. All the while, Victory was kind of in the back of my mind. We had previous connections with Victory because my girls both played soccer when they were younger. They both played volleyball, and my husband has played in numerous basketball tournaments. So we had that connection already. So as my hurt began to recede, the Lord started to push Victory more forward in my mind. So we came to Victory, and we walked through the doors, and I had a lot of expectation. I was a little nervous. Part of me was like, turn around and run, go back to the car. But we got to the door, and you know, the greeters were there, and they smiled and they welcomed us. And I'll tell you one thing, I knew I was fully healed from all that hurt that I had when I walked through the doors, because when I walked in, I could breathe. I didn't have that hole in my heart anymore. I didn't have that heavy feeling in my heart. I walked in and I felt free and I could breathe. My daughter Rachel was baptized in May for her birthday. That was her birthday wish. And when we talked to her about who she wanted to do that, she said she wanted Zach to do it because he was important to our family and he was helping our family. At the time we came to Victory, it was a hard season for our family. And Zach spent a lot of one-on-one time with us and was really critical to that time in our lives. He helped me find my footing again as a parent. And he was very instrumental in so many ways. Naomi, my oldest daughter, went to CIY this past summer, and that was very life-changing for her. She recommitted herself to Christ and hasn't really looked back since. That was a big deal for our family. So one of the reasons why I really love Victory is their vision and their mission, showing a broken world the life-changing love of Jesus. I'm very passionate about that. I know what it's like to feel broken. I know what it's like to feel alone. I know what it's like to feel despair, and just what God has done in my own life and saving me from all of those things. I'm so happy to be part of a church that has an outward focus and has a focus on the broken, because that is God's heart. It's about life in Christ. It's about action in Christ. It's about pursuing purpose in Christ. And when we have His purpose on our heart, we are looking outward. So Victory, because of your generosity, my kids are able to have a place to call their own and are plugged in and growing. Because of your generosity, I'm able to experience worship that's more deep and more free and liberating. Because of your generosity, I have a lead minister who takes us deeper into the Word, and therefore my walk has gone further than it ever has. So thank you, Victory, for your generosity. My name is April Mills, and this is my story.